Let's assume you want to go for a run, and then, on the way home, you maybe feel like entering your local gym to lift some weights or pound a punching bag or join a Zumba class, and no matter the activity, you don't have to change your sneakers. How would that be? Well, today we are going to find out just that. These are Nike Air Trainer 1 and they are built as cross-trainer kicks, and on top of that they also look street legal. Take a look for yourself. These are released in 1987 and designed by Tinker Hatfield, that also designed the trainer models that came after this one, but this pair I have with me today is the first one. The story goes that Tinker enters a gym and saw people bring multiple pair of sneakers, one for running, one for lifting weights and so on, and thought, wouldn't it be simpler if you would bring only one pair of sneakers to fit any activity? So that's basically how these kicks were born, and we will break them apart today to find out all of what they have to offer. But for now, let's talk looks. I gotta say, these look really nice. The vintage menage of whites all around the upper that are contrasted by minimal bright red accents and some small black ones here and there just fit perfectly together. The laces and tongue are bright white, the main upper pattern leather is white, the top eyelets, velcro strap, midsole and outsole are off-white, even beige, and the leather overlays are coconut milky territory. Now the accents, these are just great. Nike calls this red-black duo University Red-Black. We can spot split logos that pay homage to the past and present of Nike on one side, on the tongue's tag, in the heel area, and on the insole. The stripped-down Nike text that sit on the velcro strap and on the outsole are bright red and look vintage indeed. On the interior, the sock liner is all white, and the insole's lining is, again, coconut milky. Now let's dive deeper and discuss materials. According to the tech specs brochure, the upper is composed of leather, and I gotta hand it to them. The pattern this white leather has is really nice. Also, the coconut milk mudguard that sits in the toes area, continuing on the interior side and on the interior eyelets line, seems suede, and the exterior side one and the other that sits in the heel area seems to be more towards nubuck, which is a top-grade leather sanded to have this soft feel, but still remaining strong and capable to withstand long periods of abuse and abrasion. So if this is nubuck, that is just great. The sock liner is composed out of neoprene and PEV and nylon breathable mesh for the insole's lining that is mainly made out of usual thin, soft foam. Midsole is made out of polyurethane, which is pretty advanced technology for the time when these kicks were released, and the velcro strap is made from a soft-to-the-touch rubber. Outsole is 100% grippy rubber, and I gotta say, it really looks nice. The pattern and colors are just great, at least for me. Now let's snap out of it and discuss maybe the most important aspect, and that's features. Because I have already mentioned it, the adjustable stability strap, as Nike calls it, is just there to allow you to custom the way the shoe fits your foot in the front. So basically, for a greater stability while playing tennis, for example, under sudden changes of direction, you want to tighten the strap so that the foot will stay firmly put. After the game, while taking a walk to the ice cream store, you would want to loosen it so that the sneakers will become more comfortable. Now, the TPU top eyelets are also there to allow you to cinch the laces hard without the risk of breaking the leather eyelets after multiple uses. Those eyelets and the ones beneath are also double, so a lot of wiggle room here. Speaking of the lacing structure, what I have found weird is that the interior line is reinforced using suede and the exterior one is not. Maybe the suede patch is there just for design purposes? If you know the reason behind this design choice, please leave your comments below. Also, the tongue doesn't feature any lacing hoops, so it would slide sideways even under normal use, but to prevent that, the tongue has been anchored to the footbed on each side using two stretchy nylon white straps. Another kind of feature I have noticed is that the insole offers arch support, being thicker on the interior and thinner on the exterior, so not your usual Nike insole after all. Moving further, a specific design characteristic for these shoes is the presence of a rubber bumper on the exterior side that is not there just for the looks, but acts like an outrigger that is supposed to improve stability during side-to-side motions. Again, ahead of their time design. Good job, Tinker! that was the shoe's designer. Also, here we can spot cuts in the sidewall on both sides that will for sure help with the outsole's malleability and provide comfort under strokes. A great feature which I am quite keen on is the sidewall stitching in the front, which is real because we can spot the thread ends left on the interior hidden under the insole. So no outsole separation will occur to this, at least not in the front. And speaking of stitching, high quality dense trouble stitching was also spotted on the interior, also keeping things together. Now last but surely not least, maybe the biggest feature is the full length air sole unit that was hidden in the midsole and that reduces the weight of the shoe without sacrificing performance. That's what Nike's theory was behind this technology, and of course it was proven to work, but what matters the most is that the pressurized air bubble that sits there quietly provides tons of comfort. You can really tell the difference even while walking between an air sole unit kick and a non-air one. Wouldn't you agree? Let's finally draw conclusions. So, what is the final crossing of a cross trainer shoe? Well, in the Air Trainer 1's case, the crossing to be an excellent casual sneaker. Because yes, this crossed for some time now to a more street fashion statement territory than a sports-oriented one. I believe that there are some out there that still use them for their intended purpose. And if you're one of them, please leave a message in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. But for the majority, these are a great looking, very comfortable, come here, go there daily kicks that because of the way they were built can last many years. How do you find these? Please let me know down below. And also down below is the subscribe button, the only free ticket to seeing me again. So hopefully I'll meet you in the next one.
I give you sneakers.
Another land, another life. The road seems narrow, palm trees rife. The desert ever, trouble never.